close your eyes and take a deep breath. And just get present to your surroundings, present to your body. Just feel into your heartbeat. And on the next breath, just get present to your heart space. Bring your attention up through your neck, through your head, out the top of your head, 200 or 300 feet above you, where you will see, sense, or feel a light. And just trust that there's this perfect, beautiful connection that you can tap into. And bring that light and that energy down into the top of your head, filling up your chakras and your head with love, light, and truth, and washing away anything and everything that's in the way of that. And bring that energy down into your throat, filling up your entire jaw and throat area, filling that up with love, light, and truth, and washing away anything and everything that's in the way of just experiencing love, light, and truth. Bring that light and energy down into your shoulders, down on the top of your back, down your arms, out your fingertips, filling everything up with love, light, and truth. Bring that energy down into the top of your chest, the top of your back, filling up your rib cage, filling up your heart space, filling it all up with love, light, and truth, and washing away anything and everything that's in the way of you experiencing love, light, and truth. Bring that energy down your rib cage, down into your solar plexus. Bring that energy down into your tummy, into your lower back, and just fill all that space up with love, light, and truth. Filling up your entire stomach area. We store a lot of emotions and feelings in there. Just filling up that whole space with love, light, and truth, and washing away anything and everything that's in the way of that. Bring that down into your hips, down into your legs. Got confused on the body parts. Down into your legs, your knees, down all the way to the soles of your feet. Just filling everything up with love, light, and truth. Bring that energy and light all the way down the center of the planet. And the center of the planet is this beautiful energy of Mama Earth, this beautiful unconditional love of Mother's love. And tap into the energy of Mother Earth. And just really tap into that beautiful love that Mama Earth has of loving all creatures and beings at all stages of life. Everything in nature has a perfection to it. And so just bring that unconditional love up through the soles of your feet, up into your ankles, your knees, your legs, your hips, your stomach, all the way back up the heart space. And you're just beautifully connected from above and below. Take that energy in your heart space and expand it out 10 inches in every single direction, and just expand that energy out in 360 degrees. Just expand that out 10 feet from your body, every single direction. Expand that energy out, filling up the room that you're in. Expand that out, filling up the building you're in. Expand that energy out past the city you're in, past the county, past the state, past the country, expanding out across the oceans and the continents, expanding out past the edges of the earth, and all the way out to the edge of the moon, where you're an infinite being having a beautiful human experience. Expand that out. And what would it take to easily and effortlessly release these emotions, release these feelings from my body, from my mind, from my cells? Anything that's been just coming up over the last couple of days, what would it take to easily and effortlessly clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality? Any negative vibration or anything that we judge negative that's in our bodies, in these emotions, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. And feel a lot of energy in the back of the head and the back of the neck and down the back. So just bring a big ball of white light to the back of your head, the back of your neck, and all the way down your back. And what would it take for me to easily and effortlessly just loosen up this stuck energy, loosen up the emotions, easily and effortlessly release from my body, release from my energy bodies, and allow me to live more in my truth, where I can see, sense, and hear more intuition, more truth, more embodiment of who I truly am. Anything and everything that's a way that clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I have anger inside of me, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I adopted any anger from somebody else and soaked it in and adopted that into my body, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere I have unexpressed anger in my throat, in my neck, in my jaw, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I feel anger in me, anywhere there's any anger that resides in my cells, in my body, release that energy, destroy that energy, and dissolve it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Any anger that I've picked up from my mom, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Any anger that I've soaked into my body, that's my mom's anger, it's not even my anger, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I've soaked up anger from my dad, it's my dad's anger, it's not mine. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere authority figure or a mother or a father figure was angry at me and I made myself wrong and I got angry at myself, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere there's any anger at myself, from myself, about where my life is at, about where my body's at, where I live, anything about my life that I'm angry at myself about, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. And just breathe into that chest area, filling it up with light, and just releasing out some of that energy just on any exhale. Just imagine any anger that's in your body, in your cells, any cellular memory is easily and effortlessly releasing from your body. So anywhere and everywhere I'm angry at myself for how I'm feeling or not feeling, any anger at myself, who I'm being or not being, any anger just at where my life is at. This is not where my life is supposed to be. This is not who I'm supposed to be. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I'm angry at just life, just where I'm at in life. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Just breathe into that. That one feels a bit heavy. So anywhere there's any sort of just emotion, it's showing up right now as anger. Just clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. And just notice that as you're breathing and exhaling, it's just coming out your exhale and just dissolving up into the universe. All right, anywhere underneath that anger is sadness. Anywhere I'm sad, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I'm sad about my life, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I'm sad about my relationships, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere in my family I don't have the relationships that I want and I'm sad, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I'm sad because I feel sadness, I'm sensing sadness, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere the empath part of me soaked in other people's sadness, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Bring some white light to your heart spaces and just give yourself permission on the exhales to have the sadness just leaving your cells, leaving your body easily and effortlessly. If there's tears behind your eyes, just allow that to come out. Any energy that's like stuck in your eyes or in your face about not wanting to feel sadness, if it's appropriate to feel it. Otherwise, just believe it can easily and effortlessly release from your body. So anywhere and everywhere that I have just stuck sadness from tears I didn't cry, tears I don't want to cry, behind my eyes or in my face, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. And just imagine just a quick flood of tears just coming out your eyes, whether they actually do or not. Just that energy, that's that anytime you've held back those tears when you were a little girl and even from moments ago, just allow that energy just to release out your eyes and out your space. So anywhere and everywhere there's any energy stuck in my eyes, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. So anywhere this sadness goes into any sort of fear, right? Anywhere and anywhere I'm fearful, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I'm fearful of the next steps in my life, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I receive the messages from my mother I'm supposed to be afraid, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I saw my mom afraid, so I was afraid, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere my dad did or said things that scared me, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere my dad did or said things that actually scared me, and I soaked that into my body, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere there's fear that is my mom's or my mother figure or my dad's or my father figure, but it's not mine, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Just imagine this shell of emotions of fear that's been adopted on from mother, from father, from grandmother, from grandfather, from family. Just imagine unzipping this layer of their fear, taking it off. Your body's probably going to feel a little bit raw, vulnerable. That's okay. So just imagine living without their fear stuck to you. Anything and everything that's a way of that, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere that I am fearful, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere my spirit brought fear into this lifetime to teach me lessons, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I just have fear because I haven't dealt with it in the past. Anywhere that's just kind of stuck up in the heart space and in the throat space, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Right. Anywhere and everywhere I feel hurt, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere somebody I love hurt my feelings, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere in my physical body where hurt shows up, I clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. What would it take to easily and effortlessly to allow this energy of hurt to release out and from my body? Anywhere and everywhere I've kept hurt feelings because it's kept me safe, it's kept me whole. I know what to do with hurt feelings. Anywhere and everywhere that's just still just kind of stuck in my body, stuck in my awareness, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. And just allow like a rainbow of beautiful white light and energy just wash over you and just carry any sort of hurt away. And just acknowledge anywhere where you felt hurt. I am hurt. Anywhere and everywhere I am hurt or I'm hurting, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere it's old stuff. It's from when I was a little girl. It's from years ago. Anywhere where I feel hurt or I'm judging myself about still feeling hurt, just clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. There's no right or wrong in how you're feeling. It's just coming up, and it's beautifully coming up for you to clear and release. All right. And anywhere and anywhere where there's any sort of guilt or shame in my body, feels like it's right in the front of the body, like the solar plexus, the bottom of the ribs, right in the belly area. Anywhere and everywhere there's any sort of guilt or shame, clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. This can be kind of a heavy one. It can also be very much connected to our identity, our society, our parents. They're great at unconsciously not understanding that they're throwing shame and guilt onto us. So anywhere and everywhere, my mother figure or female authorities threw any sort of guilt or shame on me, and I understood that as a woman, what it was supposed to be like. I'm supposed to feel guilt and shame. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I'm supposed to feel guilt and shame. That's what women do. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I sense guilt, I feel guilt. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere anyone has caused me to feel guilt about my feelings. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere there's any sort of guilt in my stomach, in my gut. Looks like it's also in the throat area of just swallowing words back. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere it's coming up where I've guilted myself. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere where I've guilted and shamed myself. And this can be cyclical, because then you realize, wow, I shamed myself, or I guilted myself, and then we feel guilty for making ourselves feel guilty. So just notice that cycle. Just kind of put a picture in your mind of that cycle. I feel guilty, and then I make myself feel guilty for feeling guilty. Okay? So just notice that cycle, put a picture to it, put some energy to it. Notice that circle, and just bring a huge amount of white light to it. Anywhere and everywhere I feel guilty. Anywhere and everywhere I'm in a cycle of guilt. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere I don't know anything but how to make myself feel guilty or how to shame myself. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere that I have gotten as far as I have gotten in life, and all the good things that have come from life, is because I guilt and shamed myself. Anything and everything's a way of this just energy releasing out of your body easily and effortlessly. Clear and transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Anywhere and everywhere you feel that heavy, dense energy in your body, just start bringing a bunch of white light to it, and just believe that it's easily and effortlessly releasing from your body, with the intentions of just allowing these different emotions to release. So bring attention just to everywhere in your body, and like the physicalness of your body where energy was released. And just bring white golden light. Bring that up into your headspace, into your eyes. Bring that gold white light into your throat, into the back of your neck, the bottom of your skull. Bring that into the top of your shoulders. Bring that into the back of the heart. Bring that into the front of the heart. And just on the next inhale, bring that white golden light, that beautiful light, all up into every little cell of your lungs. And just exhale all of that energy. And on that exhale, you can feel any leftover energy just dissolving just right out your mouth as you release that breath. And just take a couple more deep breaths into that lungs, just bringing in white golden light, filling your lungs all the way up and releasing. And just notice your body's feeling lighter, your energy's feeling lighter. Bring that white golden light to your back, your lower back. Bring that all through your tummy, through your intestines, just filling up any of the cells where any energy was released. And just notice on the exhale, or if you're yawning, or sometimes people want to like shake their shoulders, just allow that energy to release in any way. Bring that energy down into your hips, that white golden light down into your legs, down into your knees and the bottom of your feet. And just take notice of the size and shape of your soul. And just notice how big and vast it is. And notice how different it feels from your physical body. And a lot of people don't bring their soul all the way down to the soles of your feet. A lot of times the soul's just, I've seen this a lot and I used to do it, just comes down kind of to your stomach area. So just imagine your soul that's in this amazing human body is brought all the way down to the soles of your feet. So your soul kisses and touches the soles of your feet, which touches Mama Earth, the planet. And just bring some beautiful golden white bonding light, 10, 15, 20 feet. Just bring that in. Bring that energy all the way down the soles of your feet, down into the center of the planet, and just connect with that beautiful vortex in the center of the planet, that unconditional love. There's a truth that's down there, the truth of just how amazing this infinite being is, choosing to have this crazy, awesome human experience. So bring that unconditional love all the way up from the center of the planet, all the way to the soles of your feet, to your ankles, filling up your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, filling up your waist, your stomach, your lungs, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, all the way out the top of your head. So you're just filled with this beautiful, unconditional love. And just notice off in the distance, you see a silhouette walking towards you. And as the silhouette comes closer, you recognize this beautiful silhouette, this future you, this higher self, this wonderful, awesome, amazing, loving version of you coming towards you. Just notice how beautiful she is, how peaceful she is, how grounded she is. And just begin to notice she's giving you love, she's giving you direction, and she's just showering you with a huge amount of love and appreciation. Appreciation for who you are, appreciation for your perseverance. She's thanking that younger part of you that began the healing on a personal development level, on a spiritual journey. She's just showering you with thank you, gratitude, and appreciation. And just notice that the more she gives you, sometimes it might feel a little awkward or a little weird to receive it. But just open up your solar plexus, open up your heart space, and give yourself permission to 100% receive the love and admiration she's giving to you. I can feel for a few of you this is super uncomfortable, so we're just going to sit here for a minute, just allow that energy, I'm going to give myself permission for a whole minute to just receive this love from my higher self, from my future self. Just this warm love giving me exactly what I need. And allow that to enter your body, penetrate your heart. And as that energy penetrates your heart is opening, and that energy is expanding up and down your body. Energy is expanding outside your body. And just notice this beautiful peacefulness in who you are, and who you're being, and this centered calmness of everything is exactly as it's supposed to be. And what would it take for me to tap into this space and this energy more easily and effortlessly? What would it take for me to live in this truth and guidance more easily and effortlessly? What would it take for me to trust in the process and easily and effortlessly just release emotions and feelings and energy that's in my body? What would it take for me to trust that I have this ability at any time in any space to come back to this peace and to easily and effortlessly release? And what would it take for me to also understand it's a journey? And the Wizard of Oz comes to mind. If you follow the yellow brick road, you're going to see a lot of cool and interesting and possible difficult things, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, amazing, silly human experience of a journey. So just receive any sort of message that she's sending you, a smile, a wink, maybe a note, and just breathe that in. And just take a couple of deep breaths, just allowing that new energy, that new vibration to wash over you. Trusting it, trusting yourself. Just take a couple other deep breaths and just get present back into your body, back into the room. And when you're ready, just go ahead and open your eyes. Just come on back whenever you're ready.